sort of related to this is that Ukrainian children were telling how they've been held in Russian, basically, well, lager. What is lager? It's like a fucking camp, yeah. Basically, as prisoners in the camps. They were in um, so 17 children who occupied occupational authorities in Kherson region um, sent basically to the children camps on the territory of annexed Crimea. Those children, 17 children, they went back to Ukraine now, and then they were telling about the conditions. Uh, they're telling about the conditions. They were beaten. They like a few people who said sort of like glory to Ukraine, glory to heroes. They've been taken away, and people don't know where they are. Basically, um, then basically. Then basically, they were sort of they were fed propaganda and just like horror stuff like that you're not gonna go home to Ukraine. Ukraine will be completely obliterated. Uh, they were told that your parents disavowed you and don't want to do anything with you. Things like that. This is like they've been forced to learn and sing the hymn, hymn, what is it? Anthem, right? Of Russia. Basically salute to fucking Russian flag and whatnot. Um, yeah, this is insane, and that's just 17 people. It's just 17 people. There is this portal, childrenofwar.gov.ua, right? .Ukraine, and you can see that this is like almost 20,000 people, almost 20,000 people, 20,000 kids were deported from the territory of Ukraine, basically stolen. Almost 20,000 kids were stolen from the territory of Ukraine. Only less than 400 have returned. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the horror? 20,000 kids stolen from the territory of Ukraine. This is horrific. This is absolutely fucking horrific. And yeah, this is like Putin and this Maria Lvova Belova. Those are the fucking ombudsman. What is ombudsman? Okay, I guess that's the word. Children ombudsman and Putin. So Hague, issued the order for arrest of two of them, both of them, because they are responsible um, for forcible removal, exportation, children from Ukraine. So not for starting the war. Putin is not. Hague ordered arrest of Putin not for starting the war, but for forcible removal of children from Ukraine, which is interesting little thing to note. But this is so horrific. Like this is beyond horror. The fact that 500 are dead, almost 1,000 wounded, 400 people don't even know, almost 13,000 at least are known, have been found. I'm not sure have been found where, like on the territory of Ukraine or in Russia, but they're known to be somewhere. And yeah, almost 20,000 kids deported, forcibly deported by Russia, by fucking fascist Russia, and only less than 400 have been returned. Now, okay, I think I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna put link to this particular site where you can actually find search the surname, and yeah, yeah. Just gonna put this website for sure, and yeah, I'm gonna put this article. It is in it's in Russian. I don't think there was an English version of it, but if there is an English version, I'm gonna include an English version. If not, I'm just gonna leave the Russian one, just so people can, even with a quick Google Translate, can read the story of actual children who were in Russia, who were deported to Russia, but who were able to either escape or were like exchanged somehow or something like that. So yeah, because I feel like there's been so much time since the invasion, that a lot of people sort of get desensitized to this whole horrors, and sometimes you just like forget what's going on really, and especially about the kids, because you don't really hear the stories of them that often. And yeah, I want people to kind of remember and realize that, yeah, it's not a TV fucking series. It's not some kind of a scripted fucking material, right? It's real life, and it's absolutely fucking horrific what's going on and what Russia is doing. And everybody should like um, wait surf for a second, right? Like hold for a second and actually acknowledge and realize, like, oh, whoa, wow, this is what's going on. And I didn't think about this, or like, kind of flew under the radar or whatever. Anyway, okay. Thank you very much for watching. It's been Critical Discussions, episode 22. And please subscribe to the channel, to YouTube, to Twitch. Follow on TikTok, for example. And if you can support, a few bucks of donations here and there really help. Ko-Fi and, for example, Buy Me a Coffee. All links are at criticaldiscussions.net. I would really appreciate it, because it even small bits of donations help. And yeah, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Be reasonable. Always think critically. All right. Till the next one.